Let us continue playing Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising as we move on to the next of the Green Earth missions, which is Heal versus a Sea Fortress. Ada, will the fortress be completed on schedule?
Yes, we're proceeding without delays.
And the mini cannons?
All 8 of them have been constructed on the sites you selected.
Then all is well.
Commander, we have reports of a large Green Earth force heading this way.
I know you've had a different voice for every single time you've appeared on screen, but I don't care. I estimated they'd be appearing about this time. They're all air units?
Hold on. I think so, sir. Nothing but air units, sir.
How predictable. Deploy our troops immediately.
Yes, sir.
Also get rid of the mouse. Right, Sea Fortress. Mission 25. Attention all units. Target that fortress and open fire. Oh no, hold on, sir. This is no good. There are many aircraft units everywhere.
What?
He knew we were coming. What should I do? If we allow them to complete that factory, Green Earth will suffer. The pressure attack, we might win, but the casualties will be enormous. Commander, let's continue with the attack. But we're Green Earth's strongest force. We cannot lose. That's what you always tell us, isn't it? He's right, sir. Identical Green Earth soldier. We'll lose by the likes of these black hole thugs. We can't sit by and let them complete that fortress. We can't. Let's hit them, Commander. My soldiers. Alright, we proceed as planned. Aim for the heart of their offensive power, the mini cannons. Well, let's give them a show of power they won't soon forget. So, quick CO check here. Eagle has been a bit reduced in power from the last time, but he's still incredibly powerful, and again, as you can see by his long bar here, I think his power takes about as long as Hawk's does to charge naturally, but he has early access to his first ability. Air units use less fuel. This is critical. Secondly, superior offense and defense. Weak against naval units. Yeah, basically has a weakness on naval units doing things. Lightning Drive, air unit offensive and defensive capabilities increase. Lightning Strike improves offense and defense of all air units, and all non-infantry may move again. At the right time, absolutely critical. Most of his units are of the same strength, a slight boost in firepower there. He's only got a marginal improvement on Hawk's air units, but that's just the way this works out. So what are we actually up against here? Well, as we can see, he has two cruisers, some battlecopters, and I'm just going to have to find the ranges of those. There. And 2 fighters. So as you can see, that is the line there, looking at it. At least on the fighter's point of view. So that is as close as I can get to and be out of that range. So that is where the line will be drawn for the moment, at least against those two. Okay. So I can move right up to that line, and I need to move my aircraft as close as I can. Obviously for counter-attack purposes, and this is what I'm kind of working out at this stage. So, because the fighters are the only thing that can actually harm them, you're going to move to there, and you're going to move to there. So we need to deal with these as quickly as we can. We need to get bombers ready on those missile units, but we also need to keep our bombers safe as much as possible here, otherwise we will lose. As you can see, they've got a lot of cover. That is the only place they can attack from a bomber from safety, and the same here. Although both missile units, you'll note, can nudge forward. But that's sort of long-term planning at this stage. I have to currently survive everything else. So let's have our fighters move across. Battlecopters can also attack the ground units, so there's a chance I'll be able to run things with that. Move each of those to the edge. I probably should go more centrally with the copters, but we'll see about doing that next turn. Meanwhile, bombers will position behind. The green line is approaching. Okay, we're in formation. Let's get moving. Day 1. And the phone's gone off. Okay, so they've moved on the offensive here, but those initial units we should be able to take without too much of a problem. The cruisers are probably the next thing we need to concern ourselves with. But I think they're well out of range for the moment. They are. So the plan is deal with the cruisers and just stay out of attack range. So that line is the critical one. For the moment, though, we need to deal with these fighters. So, Fighter 1. Now we have an advantage, but of course so does Hawk. It's not exact... Hawk is also boosted, so it's not as if we've got a major one here, but we will suggest do more damage on our attacks. So that means the 8 to 4 swap. Twice. And we of course do need to finish them off because even a 4 strength fighter is still a formidable opponent to a bomber. We can't afford to lose anything here. Once these are down, these fighters can pretty much sweep anything else that's left. In terms of battlecopters or anything else. The battlecopters actually can't fight anything on this board other than other battlecopters. At least their ones. And we've already got our first power boost. The good news is... yeah, I think I'm just going to go weaken every one of the battlecopters down at least to damage levels. They'll probably fuse up. As there's nothing else they can attack, this is the most efficient way to go about this. Keeping the strength of our battlecopters up is critical here. So 1992. This one we can actually just wipe out. Nine. It did stay at 3, but that doesn't matter. That one's going to be felled here. Again, moving centrally and just covering up positions. The downside will be when Hawk starts using his powers at this point. Yeah, I'm well beyond the I've got nothing to worry about on the cruiser line side of things here. So I'll move you up to there. 9-3, and the last one that goes there. All dealt with? All dealt with. You move up as far as you can go. And again, just moving the bombers up as far as they will go. So it's looking like we can at least get close enough to do some damage in a couple of turns. That one can just get into range on that first one, but I don't think that'll do enough to kill anything. So let's just move up and see what happens here. He's very close to his level 2 power. In fact, he will have that by the time this starts off again, and as we can see, more fighters. So next turn, he will definitely have his ability. Unfortunately, this is also the turn we're going to have to start gambling a little here, because I have to deal with things now. How much damage can I do to these things if I let them be? Wipeout. Okay. Because it's a wipeout, that actually makes it kind of worth... Apologies. That actually makes it kind of worth it. What I will do, though, is I'm going to attack the battlecopters with the remaining 9 strength copters. They'll go down to 7, but that's fine, we'll live with that. We still need to deal with those fighter groups. So the 8 strong fighters will attack first. Yeah, 5-5. As long as we wipe that thing out, this is less of a problem. So go and kill that. He's still with a 10 strength fighter, which will admittedly go down to an 8 strength fighter now. Although, if we can do enough damage this turn, we might be able to get a double strike in. Let's see. Need 2 more stars, and if we can get the double strike before his power triggers, actually, that would be very helpful. It would allow me to just sweep a lot of the board. I don't think, though, I can get any more power boost on the... Oh! Everything has come up. Everything has come up good. Right, now we have free reign on the board. This will hurt, but it won't hurt that much. 9-2. Should do similar things here. That was absolute timing perfection. Second one moves up. Can't attack anybody with this one, but we'll move you up as far as we can anyway. Let's get those battle copters in range. Strength moves up, and finally you. Superpower time. All units ready for attack. Don't even give them time for regrets. Getting this in before the Black Wave is critical. This now gives us basically another free attack with full strength. So, priorities then. First off, need to deal with a cruiser. 110% damage. We get a power boost as well from this, so... Bye-bye. Also, I think you're out of both ranges. No, you're in that range. Next we need a bomber to deal with you. Can a 9 strength bomber deal with that? Not guaranteed, so I will take that out with you. 110. So both cruisers down. He doesn't have a lot left at all, does he? Alright. Next up, we want to deal with both black cannons that are here. I think. Actually, let's do the easy bits first. The easy bits are always best to get out of the way now. This is the last things that our fighters can really hurt. And then we'll see where we stand with things. So, all he has left is 2 more anti-airs, 2 more and 4 missiles. Plus whatever we damage there. Because of that, we're going to send you... Can you actually kill that with the amount of... Yes, you can. 9 strength means you can kill that. Perfectly happy for you to do that. This means I can leave my weakened battlecopters to take these out. Move you around the back there. He's got plenty of targets, I'll give him that. Boom. Mind you, he doesn't need particularly good amounts of strength here. He's going to have... No, let me find out where the range bar is on the black cannons. Because where possible, we want to avoid things like that. 95. With luck variance, that's a kill. If we can get lucky again, would be appreciated. We do. Okay, so no reason whatsoever to move the 5 strength fighters anymore. But we move his battlecopters down, as long as they don't go beyond that line. Okay. So we're going to lose some units here. We're definitely going to lose probably 2 bombers. But we do have the defense boost currently up, so this is the end. Black Wave. You'll get no healing benefit, but of course this means that everything we've got now takes 2 damage. I don't believe he gains an attack boost, but then he only has to do 8 damage now. Anyone for Battlecopter, interestingly. This one will probably kill a bomber. Unless I am lucky. I'm not. Okay. Day 4. So, that's for line for preventing us from being killed by that Battlecopter, but I don't think we've got a choice in this one. Now, if you go around and hurt this guy. Down to 5. Let's see how much damage you can do before we... You do not have the range to attack the other the other thing at this point. So... we're going to gamble on that. It's still alive. So that's going to be free strength and cause me some problems. I can avoid that though by moving you back down to there. Meanwhile, back up here then. So again, similar-ish issues here. Either way, we're going to take a hit from this one, unfortunately. Oh, now he's got an 8 in... Oh, I just messed that up completely. Doesn't matter, we'll carry on. You can't get those anti-airs around until we do something about them. I might be able to wound the battle cannon, though. But if I destroy it, I actually unleash his anti-airs on me. So I'm not sure that's necessarily a good idea. Couldn't manage it in any case, so it's irrelevant. 1 missile dealt with. And of course, Hawk doesn't get any charges to his abilities at this stage. So you two back down to there. You along to there, and you along to there. No point in moving anything else because we can't do anything with them anyway. End turn. Black cannons are about to fire at everything. And a free strong missile will take you down 4 points. Okay, here we go then. So how much damage can a Battlecopter do to you? 22%. Fairly more critically, how much damage can I do to the anti-airs? Down 4. That probably means this is lethal enough. Let's work out... yeah, that will dodge. 1 down. 53%. If I actually kill this unit off first, might provide additional movement for our second one. So you down to there first, 53%. And we have a power boost. Speed is the lifeblood of battle. On the basis I don't really have a reason not to, I'm going to use my lightning drive here. That gives us a power boost. Guarantee the 52% damage here, meaning he has no units remaining. Also means he can't actually kill anything else anymore because the battle cannons do not have a maximum damage output. 25. can't really get into range with all this stuff, so we'll just do the 22 there. $49, 25, and need another bit of more damage than I've got there, 22. Oh well, wasn't able to do anything from that. We'll definitely be able to finish things off next turn though. In turn. Doesn't even have a black wave up. That was his one shot. Won't be enough. One down. Two down. And that is a mission accomplished.
Commander, the mini cannons, they're all...
They've been destroyed, and that's it then. We shall withdraw. Look at that! The enemy's abandoning the fortress. It appears that we've won. Shall we launch a pursuit, sir? No, we deal with the fortress first. Yes, sir. You have my gratitude. It was your bravery that led us to victory. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that. War has just begun. The road before us will be long and hard. No problem, sir. As long as you're in command, we can't lose. Well, that's not true at all, but it doesn't matter. Full 100% victory. It's quite a simple and short map, actually. It's quite a relief to have some of these in the upcoming missions. They're going to get longer and tougher, though. Sea Fortress in 6 days. Next up, though, before we do those missions, we have to have a mission with our new CO, and that will be this mission here, Jess versus Lash. Then we'll go and see about the other ones. In fact, we might even get the Neo Tanks. I'm fairly certain this is where the Neo Tank's available. We'll see, though. Until then.